Okay, so gentlemen, this is what I'm running in standard right now. It's a Selesnya Agro, and pardon the camera every once in a while it wants to autofocus for some reason, I don't know. It gets a little blurry, but it comes right back. So let's knock out the lands real quick. I'm running 2 Selesnya Guild Gates. Whenever the Scry land comes out for this color combo, I will be getting a playset. 4 Temple Garden, gotta have Shocklands. And then we're running 8 plains and 9 forest. So just a bunch of basic lands. My turn 1, I want to experiment 1. This is a value guy. He's super good in aggro, and it allows for early pressure. So I'm running a playset of experiment 1. I'm running 2 Dryad Militant. It's not Soldier of the Pantheon. It's still pretty good though, because it's a 2 power for 1 mana. So once I get a couple soldiers, I'll supplement those. Got Called to the Conclave. It is a 3/3 for 2, so I'm running a playset of those. Early pressure. I want to get as much value out of my mana drops as possible. So on turn 2, I want to drop a 3 power creature. Same thing with the Fleece Mainline. I got a playset of those. It's just a value creature. Early game applies pressure, and mid to late game it's really hard to answer once it goes monstrous. Running a playset of those. Selesnya Charm, with all the different modalities, like exiling a creature, big beater, or just pumping one of my guys to get some damage through. I mean, this guy's it's just got so much value. Against the sack effect, I can just flash in a 2/2. I mean, this is just awesome all day. Like, being able to play this on somebody else's turn is super useful, and it'll make people waste their removal. I'm running 3 Voice of Resurgence. I would like to have a 4th. Eventually I will have my 4th. This guy is the best hate bear in my opinion. So good. Eventually I'll get a 4th one of those. I am running a playset of Reborn Defenses. After a Supreme Verdict, this just shuts somebody out. Like, they get around. It gets around board wipes, and it populates. I mean, super good. Playset of Unflinching Courage. Once again, we are looking to get our damage in, and the lifelink allows for to win the race. It might be really close, but when this comes out, it just flips the game in a completely opposite direction. It's a super awesome card. Turn 4, we want to drop an Advent, flashing it in right after, let's say, their Supreme Verdict. That's ideal. Advent is incredible because you're only paying 4 mana for a 5/5 trampler. So this is one of my main win conditions. Turn 5, we want to be able to bestow a Boon Satyr onto a 5/5 trampling worm, and it's right on curve. It is incredibly powerful to swing with a 9/7 creature with trample. If they Doomblade him, I get a Boon Satyr for free. So I mean, this card has value. Being able to play it at instant speed is great to get around tricks. You're just gonna guarantee getting some damage in. You wait till after they assign blockers, and you flash this into something, and then just smack through a bunch of damage. Getting into the sideboard now, we've got 4 Ranger Guiles. Now I'm running this, this catches a lot of slack, but I'm running these because removal is one of the only answers for my deck. Like a heavy removal, something like Junk or Esper, and this allows for me to keep my creatures alive and keep pressing damage through, and it also buffs the creature just a little bit for 1. Celestial Flare, this card is in here for the hexproof. I'm only running a 1 of right now because hexproof isn't that powerful, but it still pops up in my local play group. Against Mono Blue Devotion, I've got 2 Mistcutters. Mono Blue's kind of fading out, and Mono Black's starting to take over in Standard, but it looks like it's still a thing. Master of Waves is still an issue, so this guy gets right through. Sundering Growth, this is I target with this Unflinching Courage, or maybe a Whip. Whip of Erebos is a big target for this, or Pithing Needle, that is naming my Fleece Mainline. For God's Willing, once again, this is my defense against removal package, and it allows me to scry, which is really useful. Sometimes I don't want that land late game, or maybe I do need that land early on, so this allows me to get to the cards I need and also protects my creatures, so it's got a lot of value. So it's 4 of. And against an aggro deck, I also want to bring in 2 Druid's Deliverance, got the Populate and the Fog. Super value. Yep, so that's the deck I'm running right now, and the only changes I'm looking to make are the Heroes of the Pantheon, and also one more Voice of Resurgence. Yep, that's what I'm running Standard, guys.